Alright. Hey guys, and welcome to the part 2 of Cinderella Phenomenon. Let's get to it. I glance around the small shop. The smalls. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why M insisted she buys gifts for her friends here. I cannot believe I am outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I would never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You ask the impossible of me. There is no need to be so formal. Viorica, I'm still the same as I was. Oh yes, Rod's come along as well. It's been a while, Viorica. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce you to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Praxis. The look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alacaster's son. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, you're Sir Fitzgerald. You really are as handsome as M described you in their letters. I'm sorry? Please don't mind her, Sir Fitzgerald. I'm sorry, M. Right. So, what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Gifts for some new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? Of course I am. I crossed my arms. I would prefer we finish this errand as quickly as possible. Why must the screen shake every single time? Also, I have to apologize that I'm not doing all of the voices the same again. I ended up catching a cold, which absolutely sucks. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing, and my voice is gonna be like all raspy and gross sounding. So hopefully the video goes up properly and nothing sounds like absolute shit. Let's do this. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Princess. I can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. Good morning. Up until this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, madame. Why is she smiling at me? Here you are, ma'am. Thank you. That lady was beautiful. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. A fairy? Fairies had saved Angel from the witches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet, the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Viorica. I hope to drop by again soon. Good. I look forward to seeing you again. I hope to see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise. Leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I am the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like I in the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, which leaves only M walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. Oh, Praxis, look, a street performance. It's been so long since I last watched one. Street performance? Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I am here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snaps his fingers, and colorful flower petals start to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Praxis? And are those the princesses over there? It is an honor to have you in attendance. Please, accept this humble gift. He snaps his fingers and a white lily appears. Oh, thank you. The boy looks at me, as if expecting some kind of reaction. When he gets nothing from me, he sighs and gives me a wry smile. I hope to see you again during my next show. Sorry. I hope to see you again during my next show. We'll definitely try. He gracefully bows, before moving back into his area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performers like this all around Angel. I love them. Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. Those are my favorite. I do not intend to leave the palace again. But, you don't like it out here? Rod and I grew up here. I love Angel, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. I wanted to share this with you, Praxis. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. That means a lot to me, so thank you. I did not do this for you. I am only here because the king ordered me to go with you. I just want us to be closer, Praxis. I would like to try to be your friend. I do not want or need your friendship. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But Rod suddenly grabs my hand, pulling me away from him. Stop. He is staring daggers at me. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him angry. Rod, don't. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. I feel the heavy atmosphere as I turn to look at the people staring at us. Their expressions mirror the look of disdain I saw years ago. Anger, disgust, hatred. I begin to walk away. Ooh. Sorry. Princess, wait. Don't follow me. Princess! I adjust my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. So carefree. They work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I... Oh. I heard a niece lost her job at the palace. It's true. The Crown Princess Praxis made sure the poor girl was fired. I stop in my tracks at the mention of my name. Not again. A niece? That was the name of the one maid that tore Dolores' dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. A palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that a niece, hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. A shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Ice Princess? Shit. God damn it, my trigger fingers. Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. She's the complete opposite of our Princess and M. That child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. I cannot stand hearing anymore, so I walk away. Ever since M entered my life, I am always being compared to her, and now I have become second best. I am Praxis Riella Brighton, daughter of King Gennaro Brighton III, and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. There you are. Princess, you must come back with me. It is getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? I brush him off and turn away. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Dolores' glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Delora. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I don't know why I whispered it, but I did. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. I yawn and stretch my arms. Good night, Delora. Sorry. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting right in front of me on my bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I am not dreaming. It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. Shoosh. I hope you're ready, princess. What? My doll just turned into a human. How? Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I have ever been so confused in my life. All the answers come with time, but right now I am here to give you something, princess. Is this Cinderella's very own glass slipper? It is beautiful, too beautiful. Oh, that's not her talking. Oops, it's me. It is beautiful, too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. You're a witch. Smart girl. I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Again, I'm sorry for the sniffles and, yeah. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Hey, wake up, girl. Huh? Where am... Ow, my head. You have the nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before our customer sees you. I was in my room. How am I... here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner. If you are the crown princess, then I am the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand illusions. I am not delusional. I am Praxis Riella Brighton, blood daughter of the King Gennaro Brighton III, and shit. And the crown princess of Angel. Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to Mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess M and Prince Rod. And you are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish. God. I need to stop clicking buttons. Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leads me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. I quickly realize that I am wearing tattered clothes and that I do not even have shoes on. No, no, no. This cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. This is... It all floats back. To Laura being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper, This is not a dream. Laura gave me the fairy tale curse. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Let me in. Sorry, son of a trigger finger, quit it. Sorry, girl, but this palace is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. I am Crown Princess Praxis Riella Brighton. I must speak with my father. As loath as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I am addressing him by title. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only make way for the king. The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different familiar rider. Father! Sorry. I immediately move to block the path of this horse. The soldiers move to hold me back. Your Majesty. What is this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. What? Even father is part of this? Father, you must help me. A witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Tell me, where is your family, child? Why are you all alone? Oh, oops. He looks at me with pity in his eyes. He is looking at me more kindly as a He looks at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess, and his daughter. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. This should feed you and your family for a day or 2. The kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. I do not want your pity, Father. Please escort this girl back to her home. Make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. I watch my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. He left me alone. Again. Where is your home, girl? There is nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Leave me. Now look here. Our orders were to leave me alone. Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I apologize. I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I do not know what hurts more. The fact that I have been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I'm nothing, more than a piece of garbage. Or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress. How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run to an empty alley. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. A dream? No matter what happens, you must not leave the palace. Why? The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they are always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love. That is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I am the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Alrighty. And that is that for Cinderella Phenomenon Part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I apologize for how absolutely shitty I sound. But then again, I sounded absolutely horrible in the first one too, so maybe I just sound like shit. Always. Oh well. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, evening, and I will see you all in the next video.